A black CIA agent seeking calm gets stopped by a racist cop who punches her, unleashing her hidden power. A shocking pulse that floors him. He sues, crying assault, but her dashcam proves his lie in court. Fired and shamed, he's out, yet a chilling call warns of a deeper ring. Hit play for a tense tale of grit, justice, and a fight sparking shadows. Will she face the next count in a war just begun? Rain streaked the windshield of Maya Carter's Toyota Corolla as she turned onto Maple Drive in Cedar Hills, Oregon, a sleepy suburb west of Portland's hum. At 39, black, her short braids, framed eyes sharpened by 16 years in the CIA covert ops, near misses, shadows she'd left behind for this cul-de-sac of cedar trees and quiet nights. Grocery bags rattled in the trunk, a mundane shield against her wariness, her hands still at 10 and 2 from muscle memory. She'd noticed the patrol car before. White cop, mid-40s, cruising slow past her rental. Cedar Hills was mostly white, her presence a subtle ripple. Tonight, his lights flashed, pulling her over 2 blocks from home. She lowered her window, rain spitting in. "Evening, officer," she said, voice steady. He, Officer Greg Waller, badge glinting, leaned in, blue eyes narrow. "License," he barked, no warmth. She handed it over, calm. "Where you going?" he asked, though her address glowed on his screen. "Home," she said, nodding ahead. His lip curled. "Don't look like you belong, step out." Her pulse ticked profiled, again, but she complied, slow, deliberate. Waller towered, 6'1" to her 5'7". "What's your deal?" he sneered, suspicious. "Resident," she said, even. His fist swung, cracked her jaw. Pain flared. Instinct roared a bioelectric surge. CIA honed, jolted from her core. Waller flew back, crashing to the wet pavement, dazed. "You shocked me!" he yelled, scrambling up, hand on his radio. "Assault back up!" Maya stood, jaw throbbing. "You hit first self-defense." Rain hissed as headlights neared. What had she sparked now? Rain pelted Maple Drive in Cedar Hills, Oregon, a damp shroud over the suburban night as Maya Carter stood by her Corolla, jaw throbbing from Officer Greg Waller's punch. Her bioelectric pulse, a CIA lab secret from a decade back, had snapped out, instinctive, dropping him to the wet pavement. Grocery bags lay scattered, apples rolling into the gutter. Waller lurched up, uniform soaked, blue eyes wild with shock and fury. "You assaulted me!" he roared, fumbling his radio. "Officer down, suspects armed." Maya's breath steadied, years of training locking in. "You struck first," she said, voice low, firm, hands raised but not shaking, never shaking. Waller's hand twitched toward his holster, rain streaking his face. "Liar, some kind of freak weapon," he spat, humiliation fueling his snarl. Headlights cut the dark. A second cruiser screeched up, a younger cop, white, early 30s, leaping out. Officer Ryan Holt, badge catching the light. "Greg, what the hell?" he shouted, hand hovering near his gun, eyes darting to Maya. "She shocked me, tased me or something," Waller yelled, brushing mud off his knees, his story twisting fast. Maya kept her gaze steady, reaching slow into her jacket. "No weapon, I'm CIA," she said, offering her badge. Holt took it, flashlight flicking over it. Maya Carter, Central Intelligence, his brow creasing. "This real?" he muttered, glancing at Waller. "Check it, she's faking," Waller barked, stepping closer, fist tight. Holt hesitated, peering at her split lip, Waller's unmarked hands. "Dispatch verify CIA, Carter, Maya," he radioed, voice uncertain. Waller glared, rain dripping from his cap. "You're done suing you for this." Maya met his stare, calm as stone. "Try it." Holt's radio crackled. "Confirmed, active agent." Waller's jaw dropped, but his eyes burned, vengeance set. Rain lashed Maple Drive, Cedar Hills' quiet fracturing, as Maya Carter stood by her Corolla, the sting of Officer Greg Waller's punch fading under her iron calm. Her bioelectric surge had knocked him flat, a secret power from CIA labs she'd buried until now. Waller staggered up, soaked and raging, mud streaking his uniform. "You're a freak assaulted me," he bellowed, radio spitting static as he yelled for backup. "Suing you, ruin you!" Maya's voice stayed level. "You hit first self-defense," her split lip proof. Officer Ryan Holt skidded in, young and tense, badge glinting as he eyed Waller's rant. "She shocked me. No warning," Waller lied, his humiliation boiling over. Maya handed Holt her CIA badge, steady. "No weapon, check it." He scanned it. "Maya Carter, active." And radioed, "Verify." Dispatch crackled back. "Confirmed." Holt's gaze flicked to Waller's fists, her bloodied jaw. "Greg, you good?" he asked, doubt creeping in. Waller snarled. "She's dangerous, arrest her. I'm pressing charges." Holt stepped between, wary. "Hold up, stories off. You're hurt," he said to Maya, nodding at her lip. "File if you need. I'll report this." Waller's eyes narrowed. A predator cornered. "You're soft, Holt. She's done." He stormed to his cruiser, tires spinning out, leaving a threat in the rain. Maya retrieved her groceries, apples bruised, like her piece. Inside, her phone buzzed. Jamal Reese, CIA, voice sharp. "Waller's a loose cannon, 2 suspensions. Hushed up. He's lawyering up, watch your back." Next morning, Cedar Hill's buzzed neighbors peeked from blinds as Waller's report hit. CIA agent assaults officer. Maya stared at the headline, jaw set. His lie was loud, but her truth was electric. Rain eased into a drizzle over Maple Drive. Cedar Hill's peace splintering as Maya Carter sat in her kitchen, ice on her jaw. The faint buzz of her bioelectric pulse, a reminder of Officer Greg Waller's fall. His punch had woken it. A CIA secret she'd kept dormant since ops overseas. And now his lie screamed in the Portland Tribune. CIA agent assaults local cop. He'd sued her assault, battery, $50,000, claiming her unprovoked attack left him injured. Her split lip curled. His ego was the real bruise. Jamal Reese called, voice tight. "Waller's lawyer's a shark filed fast, pushing for a quick hearing. He's got buddies in the precinct spinning it, rogue agent." "I've got your back, dash cam's gold." Maya nodded, sipping coffee. "He's got no marks. I've got blood and tape." Jamal grunted. "He's betting on bias. Cedar Hills PD's old guard leans his way, sending a text secure it." By noon, whispers spread, neighbors peeked. A kid on a bike slowed by her house. Waller's cruiser rolled past, slow, blue eyes glaring from the window. He'd taken leave, but not silence. Holt dropped by, sheepish, uniform crisp. "IA's got your cam, heard him hit you." "Waller's loud, says it's doctored. Court's next week." Maya met his gaze, calm. "Truth's louder, thanks." He shifted. "He's got pull watch out." That night, her TV flickered local news. Officer sues CIA agent after shocking encounter. Waller's smug face. "She's a danger. I'm the victim." Maya's fingers twitched. Electricity danced beneath, ready. Jamal's tech arrived, mid-20s. Black, quick backing up her dash cam, pulling precinct chatter. Waller's rallying claims she's a plant. She stood at her window, rain tapping. His lie was bold, her power was deeper. Drizzle hung over Maple Drive. Cedar Hills is calm, peeling away, as Maya Carter stood in her living room, rain streaking the windows. Her jaw bruise yellowing. Officer Greg Waller's punch had sparked her bioelectric pulse. A CIA secret she'd loosed, flooring him, and now his lawsuit screamed. Assault, $50,000, unprovoked attack. The Portland Tribune ran it daily. Hero cop versus rogue agent, his smug face everywhere. Maya's dashcam sat on her counter, audio crisp. His snarl, her calm, the thud of his fist. Jamal Reese texted, "Hearings tomorrow. Waller's lawyers leaning on public safety. Dashcam's locked. Text scrubbed it clean, your ace." She replied, "He's got no scars. My lip's the story." Jamal shot back, "He's got bias, old boys clubs buzzing. I'll be there. Unofficial." By dusk, Cedar Hills' stirred neighbors whispered. A "Support Our Police" sign popped up 2 doors down. Holt called, voice low. "IA's leaning your way." Waller's shaky. "He's rallying vets' claims. You're a setup." Next morning, the Washington County Courthouse loomed gray stone, packed gallery. Waller strode in, suit tight, blue eyes smug. His lawyer, Tom Vance, a slick ex-DA with a predator's grin. Maya sat, navy blazer crisp, dashcam USB in her pocket. Her lawyer, Ellen Price, a sharp 40-something with a steady nod. Vance opened, voice booming. "Officer Waller, a decorated cop, was brutally attacked by Ms. Carter, unprovoked electric force. She's a danger, sue for justice." Waller took the stand. "She shocked me, thought I'd die. Protecting my town." Ellen stood calm. "Play it." The audio rolled. Waller's, "What's your deal?" Then the smack, Maya's, "You hit first." Gasps rippled. Waller paled. Vance sputtered. "Tampered." Judge Laura Kent, 60, white, leaned in. "Explain, officer." Waller stammered. She provoked me." Maya's eyes met his. Electricity hummed, unseen. Rain tapped the Washington County Courthouse windows. Cedar Hills' quiet, a distant memory, as Maya Carter sat in the packed gallery. Her navy blazer crisp, jaw bruise a faint shadow. Officer Greg Waller's lawsuit assault. $50,000 teetered on his lie. His smugness cracking under her dashcam's audio. His punch, her steady, "You hit first." The Portland Tribune had hyped his hero cop tale, but now, on the stand, he squirmed, blue eyes darting, suit tight with sweat. Tom Vance, Waller's slick lawyer, paced, voice loud. "This tape's doctored. Ms. Carter's a threat." Ellen Price, Maya's counsel, stood, cool. "It's verified." Officer Waller struck first. Judge Laura Kent, 60, white, sharp-eyed, leaned forward. "Explain." "Mr. Waller, audio's clear." Waller's jaw worked. She taunted me, lunged. I reacted." His voice, pitched gallery murmurs, swelled. Reporters scribbling. Kent's gaze hardened. "No lunge here. Just your fist. Why?" Waller's hands clenched. "She's not from here. Suspicious." Kent cut in. "Suspicion's not a punch. Evidence?" Vance flailed. "Her shock. It's unnatural." Ellen slid a CIA affidavit across. Classified training. Self-defense only. Jamal Reese in the back nodded, unofficial muscle. Kent paused, eyeing Maya's calm face. Waller's flush. "I've heard enough," she said, gavel poised. "Assault claims baseless. Dismissed. Mr. Waller, IA's reviewing. Expect consequences." The gallery erupted gasps, cheers, shame from the back. Waller bolted up. "This is bullshit. She's dangerous." Vance grabbed him, hissing, "Shut it." Maya stood, pulse steady. Electricity humming beneath, unseen, alive. Kent met her eyes, a flicker of respect. Outside, Holt waited. "He's done, fired by week's end," Jamal whispered. "Rings watching, stay sharp." Rain drizzled outside the Washington County Courthouse. Cedar Hills calm, a fragile echo as Maya Carter stepped from the gallery. Her navy blazer damp. Jaw bruise a fading mark. Officer Greg Waller's lawsuit assault. $50,000 crumbled under her dashcam's truth. His punch. Her calm, "You hit first." Judge Laura Kent's gavel had dismissed it. IA poised to fire him. His hero cop mask shattered. The Portland Tribune reporters swarmed, but Maya slipped past, pulse steady. Bioelectric hum, dormant, yet alive. Waller stormed out, suit rumpled, blue eyes blazing. "You rigged it!" he yelled, Vance dragging him off, his voice fading in the rain. Inside, Kent's words lingered, consequences. And Holt's update sealed it. "He's out precincts, cutting him loose." Jamal Reese met her at the curb, voice low. "Rings real. Waller's a pawn. Files got names blurry but active. Watch your six." She nodded, gripping her CIA badge. Peace was a lie here too. Next day, Cedar Hills buzzed neighbors knocked. Saw it, glad he's gone. A mechanic, Burley, said, "He hassled me, good riddance." Maya smiled, faint. Stay loud. Flyers spread. Watch group, 7 p.m., Maple Drive, waking up. That night, her phone buzzed unknown. One down, more to count. Not Waller's rasp, deeper, colder. She froze, rain tapping her window. Jamal's file, open names, shadows, a web stretching past Cedar Hills. Weeks later, Waller's badge was dust-fired, disgraced, gone from sight. Maya walked Maple Drive, kids biking, lights on, her pulse flickered. A quiet guard. The Portland sky cleared, but that voice echoed one battle won. A deeper struggle hummed. Thank you all for watching this video. Please comment and let me know what you think about this story. Please like and subscribe to watch more great content on my channel.